What's up, everybody? It's Adam Richmond, and you are listening to 3 Point Conversion, because you clearly have excellent taste.
Right, Coach?
Ready.
All right, congrats on the win, first off. When your team's leading scorer, Miles Bridges, only has 6 points, your center fouls out, and you guys still get it done. What does it say about the depth of this team?
Yeah, great depth, versatility, next man up. Showed great resiliency tonight on the road. Extremely proud of the group, just the way they responded. We didn't have our best game out there, but we found a way to close out. There were stretches of the game that I loved. I thought we played extremely well. Obviously, they made a run there down the stretch, and I love the poise we played with, the connectivity we had down the stretch. So, heck of a road win.
Now, I don't mean this question in a negative way at all, but when your other team outscored you guys in second chance points, fast break points, points in the paint, bench points, rebounds, but how encouraging is it for you just for them to continue to fight and get a win like that?
Well, in the NBA, you got to find different ways to win. You just got to figure it out. When there's not one script to win, you just figure it out every single night. And it felt like it was reversed on us against Atlanta. We had 20 plus shots on them and we lost the game. We won multiple categories against Atlanta and lost the game. But for us to continue to battle, I think our defense was solid tonight. It was really good. We were locked in defensively. The board hurt us. If we can get the board cleaned up, that's going to raise our level on the defensive end. So the biggest thing is we just found a way to win tonight.
Rozier has had his ups and downs this season. He has 32 points tonight. How valuable is he to this
Yeah,
team?
he's huge for us. I mean, he's in a lot of ways the heartbeat of this team. Just his fire, his fight, his tenacity, and just to see the ball go through the net tonight is huge for him. We believe in his shot. He's got to believe in his shot. It's just a matter of time before he heats up. And we talked about it before the game, he and I and the staff as well. We knew it's just a matter of time. And this is the start of, a big time run for Terry Rozier. So we trust him, hit big shots early to keep us in it. Then obviously hit big shots late. So this is the Terry we've come accustomed to.
Last question for you. The little dribble shake move he did, he calls it the park move. Do you remember him doing that?
I used to do that in the park. Yeah.
Did you?
I did.
See that in the
No,
park?
I didn't.
Oh.
I never had that game. I never had
I
that
was
game.
going to ask, have you ever seen him do that before?
Many times.
Okay.
Yes. I guess he calls it the park game. He's special, and he's feeling good when he's got that type of game going. So I'm just proud of him. He's stayed with it. It's not the type of start he wanted to the season, but it's a long year and we're going to need him.
Congrats, Coach.
Great. Thank you.
Terry, but speaking of LaMelo too, when you see them kind of feed off each other in a hostile environment like this, how does your team feed off that?
Well, it's just great growth for our young guys, especially. This is for us to close out on a road like this against a very good team is growth for us. We've lost this game here in the past, even going back to last season, the end of last season. We've grown up, and I think tonight was a sign that we've grown up. And for Melo to control the game, Terry to control the game, nobody was rattled. There was great poise out there. Just a great growth step for our young team.
Michael, go ahead.
We'll go to Sam Perley.
JB, congrats on the victory. In terms of closing out the games, that final possession you guys had when you had the missed, I think the alley-oop, offensive rebound, and then to Terry, talk a lot about winning plays. Have you seen a better sequence of guys just kind of stringing together plays to keep a possession alive, and then obviously to finish it off with the Terry three-pointer there?
Well, we've had a number of those to win games this year, and it comes down to those winning plays, as you said, a 50-50 ball, a defensive rebound, an offensive rebound, a tip out, just to give us an extra possession. Those are winning plays to me. I thought Kelly Oubre had a couple, even though it doesn't show up, in the stat sheet. I thought Kelly had 2 winning plays. Cody Martin, 50-50 balls to give us extra possessions. But those are what you need, especially on the road. You got to find 1 or 2 of those plays, either on the defensive end, offensive end, those type of winning plays that put you over the top.
Thank you.
Rod Boone.
JB, you mentioned the winning plays and finding those plays in games like this. I just wonder, say, as a young team, for you guys to be able to figure these kind of things out on the road, especially when games you maybe would have lost previously, what does that do for the confidence of you guys as you kind of move forward here potentially?
Well, I think the group's starting to understand what it takes to win in this league. We're not where we need to be, but we're taking steps in the right direction. Number one, it starts on the defensive end. And then, there were a couple 50-50 balls that didn't go our direction. I think that was in the third quarter, maybe early in the fourth. we had our hands on a couple balls and we didn't come up with them. But as the game went along, this group pulled together and figured out a way to go get those plays and make those plays. And a lot of times in this league, it's going to be a tight race all the way through the 82 games. It's going to come down to a couple possessions every single night. If we can find ourselves on the front end of that, we're going to win a lot of these games. And we got to fight and claw every single night, every possession to go get extra possessions. So great confidence boost here tonight against a very good team on the road.
We'll go to Nick Arboni.
JB, how big is it to grab 2 wins against Washington this early in the season? And is there anything specific to your matchup with them that makes you feel good about the way you guys have played them the last 2 games?
We just played well in those 2 games. We just found ways that team's going to win a lot of games this year. And they're deep, they're talented, they're tough, they defend, they have multiple shot makers. They're going to win a ton of games this year. So we got to just, continue to compete against this Eastern Conference every single night. It's, we're stacked up against a very good team. There's not one night out there that you can take a night off. So, we're competing with all these teams. So it's important for us to get 2 wins against a team like Washington. We're going to be right there with them all year. So, now it's just about building off this win and continuing to grow and figure out how to win these games on the road.